If you've been watching this channel, you know we're huge fans of Element Optics. Great optical quality, great value, great features and ergos. In this video, we're gonna get hands-on with the Element Optics Titan 5-25 by 56. We're gonna get it out of the box, see what's included, put it on our optics test rig, and also show how it's being incorporated into a really cool rifle build. Let's do this. Hey guys, Gavin Gear here from UltimateReloader.com. We have covered a number of optics from Element, including Theos, Hyper 7, and Helix. Now we've got Titan. This scope is at a great price point and has great features. I'm gonna waste no time, let's get this out of the box. Okay, so here's what we had in the box. Of course, we've got the optic itself. I love the fact that it comes with a sunshade. We frequently shoot into the sun at Ultimate Reloader. In fact, on our Ridgeline range, that's an issue in late evening, and it comes up all the time. A sunshade is gonna really help to combat that. We've got two protection options. We've got the rubber caps with the rubber retention, and then we've also got flip-up caps that are going to slide onto the objective and the eyepiece. So, two different options, which is great. So this optic has an illuminated reticle, and it does include the battery, which is a nice touch. We've got a removable throw lever, Allen keys for making any of our pertinent adjustments, lens cleaning cloth, we've got an Element decal, and then we've got our printed materials. So that's what's in the box. Next, I'm gonna get this set up on the rifle. Well, I've done a ton of work with Titan 5-25 by 56. In fact, we incorporated it into a recent rifle build we've just published on the channel with this Ruger American. Great video and great article. You're gonna wanna check that out. We actually published gunsmithing specifics for the Ruger American platform that did not exist on the internet a week ago. Okay, so quick recap on this build. This is a Ruger American Gen 1 action. We've got a carbon 6 1-8 24-inch barrel blank that I chambered as a part of the story and assembled the rifle with. We've got the Ultradyne UD5 chassis. I added the spigot. We've got the lightweight buttstock, and I used a Hogue overmolded rubber grip with that. This is kind of an AR-15 style grip. We've also got the Ultradyne Mercury brake, which did an outstanding job taming muzzle rise and taming recoil. Very flat shooting with this setup. We used the Aculite rings from Element for mounting the scope. These are the 34mm, of course. And we've also got an EGW 20 MOA rail. This rifle shot amazing. I did some quick groups at 100 yards to get on paper. We were between 1/2 and 5/8 MOA, and that was with zero load development, just taking off-the-shelf ammo that I had loaded and some factory ammo and doing some quick groups. So for a lightweight hunting rifle with a carbon barrel, really happy with that. I then went up to the Ridgeline, where we did some shooting at 335 yards, some shooting at 660 yards, and we even got onto Harold, the 4-foot tall rock chuck at 1,390 yards, and that was, I think, in 4 or 5 shots. So the shooting experience, really great. I want to show you the targets that I shot at 660, just center punching the things. Three for 3 at 660. This thing hammers. Okay, so that was a bunch of fun, but I also was able to take care of one of our rock chucks with this rifle. Let me show you that next. So shooting with Titan was awesome, and it's a bit of overkill for this particular rifle. I might also use lightweight optics since this is kind of a compact form factor, but I really enjoyed the rifle as is with Titan, especially when we're reaching out to those extreme long ranges. So let's talk some of the features. This scope has a 34mm tube, which a lot of the high-end optics have moved to, so that you have more room for the optics and more elevation and windage adjustment, that kind of thing. It's got HD glass. It's got the tool-free turrets that we've come to love and expect from Element Optics. Stainless steel internals, so this is more rugged and is going to repeat and hold zero better than scopes that use inferior materials for the internals. It's got a rigid zero stop, right? You take the turret off, which is toolless, and then there's a tiny little Allen key that you use for the 3 set screws that holds the zero stop in place. Very easy to set the zero stop, and if you don't want to use it, very easy to just remove it and then have it available for when you do want to use it. It's got an illuminated first focal plane reticle, which gives us the flexibility to do night shooting. We have some stuff set up for night shooting at the Ultimate Reloader Ranch. We've got the 400-yard coyote target, for instance. And so with a solar-powered lighting system on that target, we can just shoot out the back door of the cabin and have a bunch of fun. And the illuminated reticle is what makes that possible, because you've got a complete blackness, you've got an illuminated target. Without an illuminated reticle, that's just difficult. It's got the removable magnification throw lever. There's a little cap that comes pre-installed, and then the throw lever is in a baggie. Just swap that out, and that is definitely my preferred method of adjusting magnification, is with the throwing. It's a visual or tactile indicator of where your magnification level is at, and it definitely makes it easier to adjust the magnification. Waterproof, fog-proof, shock-proof. Lots of included kit with this. You got the sunshade, the lens cloth, the rubber lens covers, and ours came with caps as well. So in terms of specifications, this right here is just a screenshot from the Element product page for the scope. I have boxed a couple things here that I think are worth mentioning. So 5 to 25, that's a 5x zoom range. Really great power range for the kind of shooting that we like to do. It does go down to 15 yards close focusing, which is good when you need to do a little bit of that close focusing work. Again, 34mm tube and 56mm objective. Okay, so this scope, Titan 5 to 25 by 56, is available in both MOA versions and the mil version. We have the mil version. In terms of elevation adjustment range, this is something that we're going to look at for any kind of long range shooting that we're doing, including for rimfire, right? We've got 90 MOA elevation adjustment, which is awesome, which equates to 26.2 mils. We've got 50 MOA windage adjustment range, which is also very good, 14.5 mils, and then 15 yards or 15 meters close focusing for parallax. It is really great to be able to come in close like that. So after we had done all of our shooting, we put the Titan 5 to 25 by 56 on our Optics test rig. This is an Ultimate Reloader exclusive. We have a camera mounted behind the optic on a special test platform. We can move the camera less than 1/1000th of an inch, X, Y, Z. We can rotate the camera, and this gives us the ability to precisely position the camera for mechanical testing and to check some of the capabilities of the scope optically. Okay, so the first test that we did was tracking. And so we go up 3 mil, down 3 mil, left 3 mil, and right 3 mil. And you can see here the results are pretty much perfect. We were able to hit those endpoints with great accuracy and return to zero as well. And that's just really great performance. So then with the scope parallax set to 100 yards where we've got our test target set up, right? Everything matching, we moved the camera 50,000ths of an inch to the right, back to center, then to left, and then back to center. And what you see here are what you see through the scope in the middle and at each of those adjusted ranges, right? So you're moving your head a total of 1/10 of an inch either way. And that's a pretty good approximation of the kind of eye movement that you're going to get. And our point of aim held very steady, which is a great result. The image distortion. So what we've got here is a screen capture from the video captured with the optics test rig, and then we've just taken a square and drawn that so that we can see if the lines are parallel or if there's any pin cushion or barrel distortion effects present there, which there is not. What we also see in this diagram is the accuracy of the reticle subtensions. So you can see here the individual mill lines line up perfectly with the grid lines on the test target, and that means our holdover is going to be spot on as well. So in conclusion, Element Titan 5-25x56 comes in well under $1,000, and given the quality that Element builds into their scopes, given the features and given the accessories that are included, I think this scope is an absolute no-brainer if you're looking for a high-quality, long-range optic with a 34mm tube with some of these features like the toolless turret cap adjustments to set your windage 0 and your elevation 0. Very handy. Once you get used to it, you're not going to want to be without it. My question for you, what do you think about Element Titan 5-25x56? And also, what do you think about the rifle that we built alongside this? The Ruger American Ultradyne UD5 build with the carbon 6 barrel. This thing, I'm going to tell you, this is one of my favorite rifles. I know this is a budget receiver that we used for this, but with the premium components and with this optic, I have a high confidence level shooting this thing. Drop a comment and we'll join you down there in the comments section. Thank you very much for watching. That concludes this video, and that means it's time to wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're watching Ultimate Reloader on TV and want to take advantage of free resources, exclusives, and hot deals, just hold your camera phone up to the QR code, tap on the link, fill out the information, boom, you're getting Ultimate Reloader emails. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, we're on Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, where we've got unrestricted content, and Instagram. Make sure to follow us on all those channels. Ultimate Reloader also has a commercial solutions division serving law enforcement, the military, and the gun industry. We have some unique capabilities, including a comprehensive suite of recoil testing and evaluation capabilities, trigger profiling, and more. Thanks again for watching.